evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Thursday, October 11th, 2016. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Amelia Marquez. In tonight's news, a Marion County woman is facing numerous charges, including murder. Motlow College is holding a memorial cancer walk this Thursday. The play to Killing a Mockingbird opens this week, and we'll take you to the Manchester Old Timers Day Parade. We'll have these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
Have you heard the news? The Russell Barnett Automotive family has launched its new and improved website. That's russellbarnett.com. With over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, then look no further than russellbarnett.com. Online service appointments, customer testimonials, and vehicle history reports, this website has it all. We are the largest Middle Tennessee family-owned dealership with 5 locations to choose from. russellbarnett.com, and why buy anywhere else?
Hi, I'm Mike Winton, and I'm running for State Senate for the 16th District of Tennessee. Raised by a single mother who worked multiple jobs to raise our family, I understand the value of hard work and the obstacles met by many members of this district. Because of this, I'm committed to ensuring that you have access to education and health care. Whether I'm on a mission trip or running my business, I always remember it's about our witness and not about me. Be sure to vote for me, Mike Winton, so that our district can win with Winton.
This ad paid for by the candidate.
I see a train a-coming, it's rolling up the track, and it looks like that train's loaded with a real good Democrat. Mike's headed up to Nashville, that's where we need him to be. And if we all vote for Winton, we'll finally have a state senator who really represents you and me.
Be sure to vote for me, Mike Winton, so that our district can win with Winton.
Welcome back. Special agents from the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation working with investigators from the Whitwell Police Department and Marion County Sheriff's Office obtained indictments last week for a woman accused of robbing a pawn shop, killing its owner, and setting fire to the business in an effort to cover up the crime. TBI special agents joined the investigation in a fire at Valley Pond Brokers on Highway 28 in Whitwell on May the 17th. Shortly after, authorities discovered the body of a man identified as 72-year-old Jerry Don Ridge, who owned the business. During the course of the case, investigators developed information that led to Angela Denise Kilgore as the individual responsible for Ridge's death during a robbery at the pawn shop. The investigation further revealed she was additionally responsible for the subsequent fire at the business, set in an effort to destroy potential evidence in the case.
Last Monday, the Marion County Grand Jury returned indictments charging the 51-year-old woman with 1 count of first-degree murder, 1 count felony murder, 1 count especially aggravated robbery, 1 count of employing a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony, 1 count of aggravated arson, 1 count of theft, and 1 count of unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon. She remains in custody at the Marion County Jail.
A memorial cancer walk will be held on the Moore County campus of Motlow State Community College this Thursday, October 13th, beginning at 1:45 p.m. at the Crouch Center. This year's event, the Greer Alsop Memorial Cancer Walk, honors the memory of Greer Alsop, a Motlow employee of 24 years who lost her battle to cancer in June. The walk will consist of 1 lap around the Loop Road and will be culminated with a reception in the Crouch Center. To make a donation to the Greer Alsop Memorial Scholarship Fund, you may contact Lane Yoder, Motlow College Foundation Director, at lyoder@mscc.edu, or call her at 931-393-1692.
The Tullahoma Police Department is getting some new patrol cars. Tullahoma Police Chief Paul Blackwell explains how this process works.
I noticed that you got some new police cars.
No. Well, yes and no.
Approved in the budget.
We do. Each year we try to get 3 cars so that we can keep a constant rotation and get rid of our older cars or get rid of vehicles that are becoming maintenance, albatrosses.
Right.
And so we try to get 3 every year. And we've been purchasing Chevrolet Impalas, but the Impalas are not going to be manufactured by Chevrolet anymore, and we don't want to go to the bigger Caprices, so we're going to Ford Tauruses.
Oh, I see.
And those are a little bit larger. Ford has always been a police package provider, so we are going to start transitioning over to Fords,
Okay.
the Ford Taurus. But we did a new design earlier in the year.
Right.
We wrapped them, and they're now the black and white design. Gotten great reviews on that from the public, from the officers. But we don't want to not maintain our vehicles and then one day see me in front of the board saying we need 8 cars,
Yeah.
at $35,000 a piece or
Yeah,
something.
right.
And everybody saying, how did this happen?
Right.
So we have about an 8-year vehicle life.
Yeah.
So we rotate cars, and so about every 8 years we rotate that car out.
When you get 2 or 3 years, not as painful as it is if you need a whole fleet.
And that's it. That's
Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
And a lot of the money we get for that is from previous year savings in our budget.
Right.
So it's not like we're raising taxes to get more cars.
Right.
It's how we were able to be frugal in our previous budget and how much we can carry over.
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up after these messages.
All I have to do to think about what I was physically before and what I am now, and I don't ever want to go back to that original situation.
The overall mission of the rehab team is always what is best for the patient and how we can facilitate maximum potential from every resident.
Well, the most important thing to me is that I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do,
Everyday miracles at Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. The city of Manchester celebrated Old Timers Day this past weekend. Let's watch some of the sights and sounds of the parade associated with that event.
We'll be right back after these messages.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
It's not Invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. Get to Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
Welcome back. The play To Kill a Mockingbird opens this week in Manchester. Peggy Burton spoke with 3 of the cast members.
I am on the set with Mickey Foster, Kendall Brewer, and Michael McGee, and I'm so excited because they are here to represent To Kill a Mockingbird. What's the dates?
October 14th through the 16th, October 21st to the 23rd.
Okay, so it opens on the 14th. Sundays have matinees.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. And the show starts at 7:30 each night. And just while we're at it, let's just go ahead and tell them how to get tickets. I've given you guys information in the back. Maybe you could just stick that up. There's a phone number, as well as a website where you can get your tickets online. So eventually it'll come up. So anyway, all right, you guys, tell me what part you're playing. Let's start with you.
I play Miss Stephanie Crawford, who is the town gossip. And she's kind of a scold. Yes, I love that part. This is my second time to do this part. I did it in '98 here in Tullahoma.
Oh, good. And you did it with the guy that's playing Atticus.
Yes, Tony Graham. And Carolyn Bradford was Mrs. Dubose, and she's Mrs. Dubose in this one also.
Oh, is she in this one also?
Yes.
Well, good for her. And how about you, Miss Kendall?
I play Scout, and I'm Atticus Finch's daughter.
Do you love this play?
Yes.
And what prompted you to come and audition? Just one day you saw the auditions and decided to go?
Yeah, I heard it from a family friend.
Yeah. And how many young people actually are in this play? I know there's your brother who plays that part.
Samuel Mai.
Samuel Mai.
Samuel Mai. And that's another really good part. You're strong characters in this play. And Michael, of course, Tom Robinson.
Yes, the young Negro.
And this is the first, how many times have you actually played Tom Robinson?
I've played Tom, this will be my 4th go-round.
Your 4th go-round, but, and you've done, haven't you done other parts in the play, or did you double?
I played Reverend Sykes in one of the same productions, but I had to double as Tom as well.
It's a wonderful play. I know that you are a literary genius. So tell us a little bit about what has impacted you the most on this book by Harper Lee as well as the play.
Well, I've taught high school English and drama for 35 years. And in most of those years, during most of those years, I taught To Kill a Mockingbird. And it is my all-time favorite novels because of the message, and it's a timeless novel. It will never go away. As long as there's people, there's going to be prejudices of some kind or another. And even in this book, the prejudice is not just directed at Tom, although he suffers the most from it in this book. But there are other characters.
Well, Bo Radley,
Boo Radley, who is a recluse and misunderstood. The children at first think he's a monster type character, and at the end he ends up saving their lives, so they see him in a whole different light. Even Mrs. Dubose, who is this hateful, bitter woman, the children just totally don't understand her at all because she's mean to them. And after Jim is forced by his father to read to her, she passes away during one of the readings, and he comes to realize that she was a sick lady.
A sick lady.
Was addicted to morphine.
And, you know, and people need to
Yes.
understand that in society, that often you're judging people, and we shouldn't be judging anybody, but often we're judging someone who's mentally ill.
Right.
And you need to stand up and think about that before you.
Right. The most telling line in the movie is when Atticus tells his children that you never really understand someone until you climb into their skin and walk around in it a while.
There's the information that you need to get tickets online, or you can still call and get tickets, I think, given a credit card over the phone or something. So don't forget the dates. Let's make sure we say the dates one more time. You got the dates?
October 14th through the 16th and October 21st through the 23rd.
And the tickets will go fast, because I love the Art Center, by the way. It's a wonderful, close to the stage audience, and the tickets will go fast.
We'll be right back with more Newsleader.
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
Welcome back. Tonight we bring you another video from the 41A Music and Arts Festival as the band Sweet Honey performs Going Out of My Mind.
Hey Tullahoma, we're Sweet Honey. We're so glad to be here tonight at the 41A Festival. Yes, we had so much fun tonight, and guys, if you're interested, find us on Facebook and Instagram, Sweet Honey Music, Sweet Honey Duo on Twitter. Link off.
It's on me.
And don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include Wanda Duke from the Tullahoma Senior Citizen Center, who would like to invite everyone out to learn to line dance. Julia Mays from Hospice Compassus will come by to tell us about their training event coming up, and William Kubitz and Cody Quillen are a pair of musicians from Tullahoma who will drop in and play a couple of songs for us. All that and more on this week's Living.
We'll be right back with your weather forecast after these messages.
Trucks, trucks, and more trucks. Keith Barnett here with the Russell Barnett Automotive family, and we have your next truck. From the Ford F-Series, the Ram, Chevrolet, or the GMC, then look no further than the Russell Barnett family. With over 350 new and pre-owned trucks to choose from, now is the time to buy. Stop by one of our 5 locations. That's Russell Barnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Chevrolet GMC, Ford of Winchester, and Russell Barnett Ford and Kia of Tullahoma, or visit us on the web at russellbarnett.com. Why buy anywhere else?
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
The Tullahoma Animal Shelter's 13th annual Bark in the Park fundraiser is Saturday, October 29th from 10 to 2 at Wagner Park. It's a day of family fun to raise money for medical care for dogs in the no-kill shelter. Sponsorships, silent auction items, and volunteers are needed. Admission is free and tickets are available for games and food. If you'd like to help out, contact Teresa Holt, 931-454-9580, Animal Control at tullahomatn.gov, or visit the website.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1949 at 88 degrees. The record low was in 2000 at 30 degrees. Average high on this day is 75 and the average low is 48. Mostly clear weather in the forecast tonight with a low of around 51. Mostly sunny weather expected for Wednesday with a high of 76 and a low of 55, and partly cloudy weather in the forecast for Thursday with a high of 74 and a low of 51. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Good night.